Hi there, this very quick video is going to model a basic search in Holly to show you some of its features and how to get the best out of it. So we're going to check that we're actually signed in. I can see my name is in the top right corner, so I am signed into my library account. And I can begin my search here. So we're going to do a very basic search. So we'll go for winter wheat crop as our key terms. And this should ping back quite a number of results. This is quite a broad search here. Yeah, so I've got a lot of results here. So how do we start actually narrowing this down? Holly has some great filters on the right hand side. You can start off by searching for availability, so we could search for available online. If you select held by library, that will show you any print books or print resources that meet this term, but for now we're going to just look online. So, and I can also select peer-reviewed journals, and we can apply the filter. So this will narrow down our search results, which it has done quite significantly. If we just take a look at some of the other filters. So if you're looking for a particular resource, maybe you're looking for a book or a journal article, or as you can see, we've got a range here, conference, proceedings, dissertations. You can certainly select the resource type you would like and it will filter for it. If you're aware of a particular journal title that is relevant to your search or your area of study, you can see if it pops up here. And if you're trying to narrow down a publication date, or you would like to look at the most recent research, you can just drop down here creation date and pop in your date parameters. We'll do the last 10 years for now and see where we end up with this. Fab. So we've gone from 117,000 results to just over 11,000. So just using those three filters, we've narrowed this down quite significantly. If we take a little scroll down and see what we have. So one of the, well, it's a very good feature in Holly. Google Scholar also has the same feature, and quite a number of other databases do. But we have these little arrows. They're not on every result, but they will be on a significant number, typically articles. So if you select the arrows pointing up, this citation path will show you any articles that have cited this paper. So naturally they are going to be newer articles. And if you select the arrows pointing down, it's going to show you any articles that have been cited by this paper. So again, naturally they are going to be older articles than the one that you're looking at. If you come across a particular article that you have felt is very relevant, very useful, you can actually pin it. I have already pinned this article, so we'll have a look at this one here. So this little pin icon, if I select that, it will add it to my favourites, and I can access that by scrolling all the way up. And just next to my name here, I've got the pin icon, and you will see that that article has now been saved. Once you've saved an article, you can add a label. So this will help you organise your saved articles. I've got a number of them here. You can choose to make a new label, but for now I'll assign it a random label, and I will remove that later. So you can see just on the right hand side here, I've got a number of labels. I've got a significant number that haven't been labelled, but it's just a brilliant way just to keep on top of your saved articles while you've saved them. So if we head back to our main search, I'm going to show you how you can save your search. So if you're happy with your key terms and you're happy with your filters, but maybe you struggle to remember what you've searched, or you just don't have time to really look at the results and you need to come back to it, you have the option to save query. So if I select that, it will give me the option to turn on notifications for this query. And what this will do, it will ask me to put in my email address, and every time there is a new resource, maybe a new journal article or a new book that meets my search criteria, including my terms and my filters, it will actually send me an email to let me know, and I can check Holly or Google Scholar or some other databases to see whether we have access to it. This is a really good way of keeping on top of the latest research in a particular area, particularly if you've got a long project or an assignment that's going to take place over a long time. You can just keep up to date with any new relevant research. So you don't have to do that. There was an option to dismiss, so you can just save it to your favourites to come back to. You don't need to have those notifications. So once you have done that, you again go to your pin icon next to your name. And here you can obviously see we've got our saved articles, and that's under saved record. So if we just select saved searches, here I've got my search that I saved here. From here I can just select that and it will take me back to the Holly search. And I also have the option, if I have turned on notifications or I would like to turn them on, if you select this little bell icon, you have that option. And you can also unpin. If you're finished with a particular search, you can just select that icon there and it will remove it from your favourites. So that's just a very basic model of searching in Holly. Hopefully it can show you, how using the filters can help you narrow down. You've got a few options to keep on top of your searches and remember those articles and those searches that were particularly helpful.